What's the most epic revenge you've ever pulled off? I was looking for my sweatshirt in my boyfriend Ethan's disaster of a frat house when I found something that made me wish I'd never met him. He was off taking his econ final, and I was killing time until we could grab dinner. While digging under his bed, where my stuff always seemed to end up, my hand hit his iPad wedged between the bed and the wall. When I pulled it out, the screen lit up, still logged in, to a private Facebook group called Rate My GF. Over 200 members from Ethan's fraternity and their brother chapters at nearby schools. The pinned post explained their annual March Madness-style tournament. Guys submitted nude photos of their girlfriends, and everyone voted on who advanced based solely on their bodies. My stomach dropped when I saw my photos in the quarterfinals bracket with 89 votes. Pictures I'd sent Ethan over winter break, believing they were just between us. Underneath, comments dissected me like I was livestock at auction, rating different parts of my body on a scale from 1 to 10. One read, "Ethan's girl has those pancake tits, but that ass makes up for it." 47 likes, including Ethan's. The bile was in my throat when I heard his key in the door. I shoved the iPad back and forced a smile as he came in complaining about his test, acting like he hadn't just gutted my trust. I told him I had to meet my study group and left before I started crying or clawing his eyes out. At my sorority house, I called an emergency meeting. Within 30 minutes, every girl in the living room was staring at my laptop in stunned silence. Then our president said, "We're not just burning down their fraternity, we're salting the earth so nothing grows there again." By that night, we had 12 different sorority houses involved. We identified 38 girls whose photos were in that group without their knowledge. For 2 weeks, I played the perfect girlfriend while planning his destruction, letting Ethan kiss me goodnight with the same mouth that had laughed at jokes about my body. One of my sisters had a dad who was a lawyer. He confirmed what they were doing was legally considered revenge porn in our state. Another sister worked in IT and taught us how to archive every post, comment, and like before they could delete anything, going back 3 years. A girl who worked in the campus mailroom offered to intercept their packages. 2 more worked in the cafeteria and spread info during the lunch rush. And then there was Rosa, the janitor for their frat house. One look at our screenshots and she said, "Those boys never tip me at Christmas and leave the bathrooms like a war zone. Whatever you need, I'm your inside woman." Suddenly, we had keys and their Wi-Fi password. She told us how they clogged toilets before parties so she'd have to clean them, and how they called her the help when they thought she couldn't hear. The perfect opportunity came when Ethan's frat planned Paradise Night, their biggest annual party. Ethan bragged his dad and uncle, huge donors, would be there. He made me promise to wear something hot so the alumni would see he could pull a girl like me. I smiled and promised my shortest dress, leaving out that it was for a very different reason. That night, the house was packed. 300 people, including alumni and their wives. Ethan paraded me around like a trophy, introducing me to brothers who had already rated my body online. His dad even looked me up and down and told him, "Good job, son," like I was a prize from a carnival. At exactly 11:30, our president gave the signal. Every door slammed shut. Rosa's team locked them from the outside while 12 sorority presidents blocked the main entrance. The alumni and their wives looked confused. I climbed onto the DJ platform. Ethan shouted, "Babe, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me." "Oh, babe," I said, smiling so sweet it hurt. "I'm just getting started." Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.